Hey, it's Laria. This week I was invited as a host and a judge to participate in a WoW housing event that was part of World of Warcraft's 12 Days of Wintervale event. And I want to show you some of the most exciting houses that I toured during this event. And with that said, there were nearly 100 submissions. And while I can't show you all 100 houses, and yes, I did tour all of the submissions, all of them, both the Horde and the Alliance houses. All of the homes were absolutely incredible. So I can't show you all of them in this video, but I would love to highlight some of the most exciting houses that I saw. The first house is a remake of Orgrimmar. Yeah, like somebody made Orgrimmar inside of a WoW house. Check it out. They have built Orgrimmar inside of their house, which is really cool. It's an interesting concept because obviously Orgrimmar is an outdoor city, and so it kind of feels like you're outside, but inside of a house.
And I should mention, people know about the indoor skybox rooms that are a thing that are going to be coming with Midnight, but those are not in the game yet. So this is all built in a like an existing room. That we had to fake the skybox up at the top with rugs. Which are flipped around backwards so that they have a flat plane with no texture on them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, it's crazy.
This would not be a Wintervale event without some houses that had some holiday or festive decor. And we saw many houses with some festive decor and some decorations, red and green colors and decorations everywhere. But there was only one house that won the most festive. Oh, this is beautiful. This rug, it's like a really deep red holiday color. Again, we talked about dyes earlier. They matched it really well with the bench over here, the other white rug, the sofas. There's a lot of really nice dye coordination going on. This is the one that has the gazebo with the snow on the top. It has the two sets of roofs on the top of the house, which honestly, they kind of look like pine trees. We also have what looks like kind of a sleigh that's being pulled by a dinosaur. Has some presents in the back of it. And then, of course, there's this very creative snowman that is in the front yard, which I believe it was Megawar who pointed out that these are pillows. Adorable.
Yeah, people use pillows for all sorts of items. Like I remember around Halloween, people were turning them orange and putting them on their front steps to be pumpkins. So, you can use pillows for all sorts of things.
While there were a lot of holiday-themed homes in this housing event, there were also a lot of homes that fit into the category called Most Unexpected. And there was one particular house that was quite unexpected. The yard looked like a regular yard. The house looked like a regular house. But when you stepped inside, the homeowner used housing items to create a very cool structure that was giant. It took up the entire room. Check it out. This is so creative. Does everybody see this giant fox in the middle of this house?
Look down. It has a reflection.
It does have a reflection.
Crazy.
Let's talk about this a little bit. What do we think they used here?
These are cobblestones. It looks like probably the same cobblestone item, or at least a number of similar ones, and those are dyeable, so that's how they're getting the various colors with using kind of the same shape. I think that was a good pick because it imitates the look of fur and is still feels organic enough, but is still structural enough.
One kind of comment that I've been seeing a lot on social media and sometimes on YouTube, and which I think comes from people who are not super excited about housing systems in general and MMOs, but the comment I see occasionally is that housing is for particular people or particular players, and I am here to say that housing, whether it's in World of Warcraft or other games, is for anybody. It's for whoever enjoys doing it, because honestly, at the end of the day, video games are meant to bring us joy, and whether that is through PvP or Mythic Plus or WoW housing, then that is for you. So the next house that I am very excited to show you and was nominated for the category Best Garden in this WoW housing competition is a house that was designed by an environmental artist. And I think you're going to know exactly what I mean as soon as you see the plants in this house.
I don't know if this person is a professional florist, but like the plants and the placement of the plants are just so nice.
Yeah, there's areas where it feels like Ashen Vale is inside this house.
I think I had marked this one down as best garden, even though it was in inside of a house.
Yeah.
The house is a
same.
garden.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is really done very, very well.
I believe this designer said they're an environmental artist.
That's me. I'm an environmental / technical artist. I love doing foliage, and it was a big focus for the build. Well, it definitely shows through.
Yeah.
So thank you
Oh
so
my
much for
gosh.
building this for us.
Something that's really interesting about WoW housing is how you can take decor items that exist in the game and use them together to create an entirely new item that you're trying to make. It's kind of like how you take a curved desk and then you turn it around and then you angle it and then it creates an entirely new thing. The same thing with lights. You can create sunlight in your home by taking lights and angling them and then putting them behind a carpet or, things like that. But I think the next couple of houses that I have to show you, you will know exactly what I mean. In here. Also, can we just admire the archway of these stairs for a moment? This is beautiful. This looks like something, they look like tables, to be honest. Are these tables that they angled?
They are
Yes,
tables.
those are elegant elven tables that we've got in like several tiers up over the stairs.
So much about whenever I see something that's super interesting. And actually, I just realized the tables, I'm going to zoom out so that viewers can also see this straight across the way right in front of me. That golden kind of very tall wall, those are tables as well. I think there might be some wood behind it.
The desktop, like inside of it.
Whoa.
They have a cooler. They have a CPU.
What?
It's so fun.
Oh, and there's even a mouse?
They used the floor mat for the little mouse pad.
I was about to say, I just recognized
cute.
that. Another exciting thing about WoW housing is that you can decorate the outside of your house, the exterior, just as much as the inside. And while I do know that the housing points or the amount of items you can use on the outside is much smaller than what you can use on the inside, you can still accomplish a lot of things on the outside of your house. And I think the next 3 houses I'm about to show you showcase that very well. Outside, this home is on wheels. It's adorable. It's a little cart house. Look at how cool this is. Look at the
I
wheels.
love this house.
I also want to point out that the homeowner is here and has positioned their Brutosaur like they're carrying the cart.
Yes.
Oh,
I was gonna say that's the best part.
they
The
did.
wheels do look a little bit like table saws, but no, never mind. It's great. It's awesome.
Taco truck.
It's so funny. And this is just put together with marble platforms and some rugs for the wheels, which is very funny if you look at it head on. Having the wheels be so narrow is hilarious. And it's crazy that they were managed to get kind of a taco like illustration on the side of the truck, with the pillows that are colored correct colors.
There are a lot of these spaceship homes or homes that are floating, which are so cool, like this one, for example. It is so epic on the outside of it. It is so cool. Let me show you what I mean. It looks very Draenei.
Decor out on their little spaceship balcony. So different approaches to doing those.
I hope you are as inspired about these WoW houses as I was the first time I saw them. I toured all of these houses and I was very fortunate enough to be able to go into the houses and look at all the little details that the homeowners included in the houses. And while I don't consider myself to be as creative as all of these people and create all of these beautiful homes, they start with a vision and then somehow create it in the game from scratch, blank canvas and everything. It's absolutely incredible. I do enjoy looking at housing and seeing what people come up with, and I hope that these homes give you some good ideas for things that you can put your own spin on.
The very bold move of making a purple kitchen, but it works with the
this is
aesthetic. It works with the
gorgeous. I'm gonna
coloration.
just keep this right here so you all can see this. Look at the colors, the green parts of it, the purple.
The vines
It's
crawling up the walls and the ceiling,
gorgeous.
all connected. It's insane.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It feels like a real atrium. I kind of feel like I'm at the zoo. I feel like there's a creature in there that we're gonna try and spot in there.
Most magical. Of course, I believe the homeowner is a frost mage, if I remember correctly. Very, very cool.
Yes, this was a fave.
Beautiful.
I think this is the first one I came into to review, and I'm like, okay, this sets the tone for the rest of the competition.
Mhm.